Hey guys, I'm Ben from Artec Performance. I'm the guy responsible for design and engineering of new products, and I thought I'd introduce our new Evo IX Wagon project car. We're going to take it from stock, which they use an Evo 8 MR engine, and we're going to see if we can try and get it to run a 10-second pass whilst having a factory-looking engine bay.
You know you owe me a 10-second car, right?
So we've just arrived at Mixed Motorsport, and what we're going to do is stick this on the dyno, get some baseline numbers, and then we're going to start our little tuning adventures. I'm just going to pop the bonnet and show you what we've got. So we've just freshly had this car picked up. We had it over at Evolution Racing Spares for a service to make sure it's all good. And here it is, completely stock. It's got a completely fresh Mitsubishi air filter. The only mod is that 3-inch HKS catback. So we've just picked this car up. It's the first time it's been registered in Australia. I'm going to try and do a bit of a restoration at the same time as well as modifying it. Still got its little Japanese toll tag system in it. Up the top here we've got some Japanese GPS tracking system as well. We'll probably end up pulling that out. When you start it, it turns on this GPS system. This is an old GPS, an old Pioneer system. It's also got a reversing camera in it. Other than that, there's no mods, it's all stock, and there's your reversing camera on it. Some of the mods we're going to do, we're going to do some BC266 cams. They're from Real Street. We're going to put our own direct replacement exhaust manifold, which allows you to retain the OEM heat shield. We're going to do a 3.5-inch turbo back exhaust on it. We're going to use a Plazaman direct fit intercooler. That should help a lot. We're going to run a PRP ignition coil upgrade kit. We're also going to run their cam sensor relocation to tidy it up. We're also going to use their engine bay fastener kit to dress it up a bit. We're going to upgrade the injectors. The fuel pump's just been done. Do some E85 and measure all those results and back them all up at the drag strip so you can all see what mod's actually equal to on the street or the track. And Mick here at Mixed Motorsport will do all the dyno tuning and data analytics as well. All right, at the moment we're just strapping down the car. The next thing is to put on a boost reference so we can measure the boost all the way through the curve. Boost. We can't easily pick up an RPM signal, especially with the auto. So we'll just look at the torque, peak power or power through the range and boost levels. Boost. We're also going to do a bit of beautification to the car. So we'll put a new bonnet liner. ERS will hook us up with some new headlights and some new OEM parts, and see if we can make the car look a bit more pretty as we try and run a 10. So originally when we developed our Evo products, we used an Evo 7 GTA. We felt that if they made power on the smallest turbo Evo produced, they'll work on the larger turbos, which they did. So now we're picking up where we left off. So we developed the 3.5-inch downpipe and front pipe and catbacks before, and now we've just released our Evo 4 to 9 standard replacement exhaust manifold, and we will be developing new products this year that we hope to release later this year. Yeah, so once we start modifying the car, we will move from the chassis dyno over to the hub dyno. That will allow us to get extremely accurate data all the way through the rev range. With our products, we don't always look at peak power as a gain. We always want to look at response, and also in the low RPM point, as that's where you drive the car on the street, and that's what gives you a nice pedal feel. All right, we just finished our dyno runs. We've done 3 back-to-back runs to try and get some consistent power figures, which with a factory ECU and a completely stock car we got. 130, 133, 134 kilowatt. Boost going from 16 down to 15 down to 14 PSI, which is great because we're always going to go up from there. After chatting with Mick, what he would like to see is a tune only with some better boost control. So we're going to reach out to TurboSmart and get a TurboSmart boost solenoid and an 18 PSI actuator for the factory turbo. And Mick's planning on upping the boost to around 22, 23 PSI with everything else stock. So it'll only be the Turbo Smart products, some extra boost and a tune from Mick, whilst retaining the rest of the stock catalytic converter and front pipe and every other part factory. So once we've got those that next tune done, we're going to get better data with each further mod. The reason why is our boost is so low now that as soon as we tune it, we were going to increase it to 23 PSI, and we don't want to blur some of the results from further mods. So yeah, buckle up, and looking forward to seeing how low we can get this car down to. Let's aim for a 10.
I owe you a 10-second car.
Maybe it's 11, I don't know where it's going to go. Let's get it on.